Look what arrived on my front door this week, guys. Complete surprise to me. A massive mystery box covered in $64 worth of postage. All the way from Sydney, Australia. Thank you very much, Stephen. This is absolutely incredible, and what a great way to spend this gorgeous afternoon. We're going to open up this whole box here. Let's go ahead and get this sucker opened up. It does say this way up. Hopefully most of it's shipped from Australia. That was the case. Extra cardboard inside, protecting it for sure. What have we got here? Oh, that might be just as easy. Oh. Holy smokes. This thing is stuffed. What a toy chest. Remove for display. Treasure. Aliens. Interesting packaging. But look what's inside. Everything. Motorcycles. Classic tin. Matchbox. Leslie Super Kings. Oh, really old Matchbox in perfect condition. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Stephen. Alright, I was fussing around with the camera trying to find the best angle on this, but I think right from my own two eyes is really the best for you guys. So we're going to go right through this box as it arrived. A little bit loose, but it looks like some key pieces have been protected with some good little plastic protection. And right off the bat, we've got Johnny Lightning from the Classic Gold Collection. This is a coveted piece, the 81 Jeep Wagoneer. And this is in a color variety I do not have. I'm pretty sure I have the ivory color. Collectible 6. This would have been from probably the mid-2000s or so. Wow, that's a nice one. And, well, you probably know, Stephen, I displayed my collection loose, so some of this stuff gets opened up right away. Especially this wicked Jeep. 2016 series, it says right there by the scissors. Collector number 4 in the package. Oh, yeah. Let's get that out. There it is. Released under the birth of a nice sunlit day. Isn't that a nice truck? It's an opening hood. Very detailed engine. Just a terrific model. Drop down tailgate. Really cool. And of course, rubber tires. Wow, that's a nice one. I'm going to put that over side. We're going to get all these out on the table once I've done digging through it. I won't necessarily open up everything based on how long it's going to take. Look at this piece. What a cool truck. This is an old Matchbox. And that is from the super fast Super Kings. K18 articulated horse van made in England. And then the truck is a K18 Dodge tractor. Very nice condition. Still got the ramps. Windows aren't cracked. A little buff up would make them shine probably. And what a cool truck. This would be probably around 1/64 scale by my guess. Looks perfect next to Hot Wheels and belongs in my diorama junkyard for display, just as it is. Now this is an interesting piece. What is this? I have no idea. Got a BMW motorcycle with sidecar. Appears to be displayed and possibly played with, but all the parts are there, so probably just displayed. Needs a little cleanup, but this is an absolute beauty. Weighs quite a bit. And that one is a BMW R75. Very interesting. I have to put that one a little farther away so I can make room for the next Leslie Super King. This one has the doors that open up. Gull wing doors. Very cool looking truck. Ahead of its time, one might say. The K7 Racing Car Transporter. Copyright 1972. Room for a vehicle to drive right up into the ramp there. Look at that. Oh, watch the window. Don't smash the window in the Wagoneer. And here's, and looks to be quite an old piece. Or at least modeled after one. Made in China, it says right there. So not old, but still pretty cool. A little wind-up toy. Another interesting motorcycle with sidecar. Similar scale too, even. Very interesting. Don't know anything about those, but quite a bit of detail on them. And then we've got Hot Wheels. This is a fairly recent one, I believe. Silverado. Classic Gold Johnny Lightning. It's a hot looking Viper. RT10. Instant opener. Package is in a little bit of rough condition. Just about lost the car. Car could have been rough condition too. That's a nice car. It's in mint condition. Look at that. That's as far as the hood opens though. But still, very cool car. Do not have any of this casting in my collection. This is from the 2000 copyright, so Playing Mantis years. Very nice piece. Now, back in those time periods, Johnny Lightnings could be especially out of scale with each other, as you might see here. For many, that doesn't bother them. For me, I find it hard to park two vehicles like this next to each other. But separated by several other cars of varying scales in between usually sorts that out on the display wall. Down in the Hot Wheels diecast museum. Here we have an old Husky. Looks to be repainted, lovingly perhaps. The Ford F350 truck by Husky. Now these are quite a small scale, almost HO scale. A little bit larger, so probably more like 175, 180th scale. And a lot of the Huskies were even smaller scales than that, up to like 1/100th. But that's a cool lightweight little piece from the mid-1960s, I would say. Still got some of its components on top. Perhaps even all of them. That's the diving board. Some sort of rescue lookout beach. That would belong on a beach, maybe. Maybe it wouldn't be a diving board. Some sort of platform, some lookout thing. I don't know. Could be a TV antenna too. Who knows? Ah, another Johnny Lightning. 71 Dodge Demon 340 with a orange interior. Look at, there's all sorts of loose ones down in here too. We've got tractors, Hot Wheels, Matchbox. Oh yes, we'll have to open up each of these as we go though. These are just amazing. Hot Rod Magazine. Wow. Collect them all. That would be late 90s. We'll read all that stuff later. I generally keep the back cardboard and definitely these collectible little cards. Those are nice to hang on to. Chickadees are all riled up. Got Nina out here. Kitty cat in the grass. Look at that one. Wow, check out the tampo on that. We'll look at all these a little closer on the table, of course. The final review. Another nice old Johnny Lightning Mopar Muscle magazine. The packagings are a bit warped on these, and those ones are always openers in my collection. But it makes it a whole lot easier because I really do love displaying these. So much to read on the packaging though too. It's often like a page out of the magazine of the time. Look at that one. Another really nice car. They really glisten out here under the sun. Alright, package build up here. Something's rolled out. Oh, we caught it just in time. This is an old Matchbox Lesney. What is that? Number 47 tipper container truck. Still with the original functioning container on it. That's super nice. Oh, and I have all my old Lesneys out on display in the diecast museum, so that's gonna go parked with all the other nice trucks that are there. Don't have one of those in that sort of condition, that's for sure. And this one here, I've got a yellow one of these all beat up. I think missing the back door. But this one is in beautiful condition. Only a few flea bite chips and edge wear. Matchbox trailer, series Lesney England Superfast, just trailer, horse trailer obviously. What else have we got in here? So much stuff. Well, this one I'll save to open obviously for a later time. It's surrounded with plastic. We don't want to open up too much plastic on camera. From the 2017 series, this is a really nice truck. I don't think I have this one either. I think I have one with the full cab in similar colors. Gotta love Johnny Lightning, really nice stuff. Very nice. More Johnny Lightning. This is going back to, well, at least mid-2000s. 67 Plymouth Barracuda. Let's get it opened up. I remember collecting these ones. I kept all the little cardboard silhouettes of the cars, too, at the time. Oh, this got some plastic in the back. It's a magnet, maybe. Oh, this one's a magnet. I think the ones I had before were cardboard. Well, that's going to go right on the refrigerator. And here we go. Another beautiful, classic Johnny Lightning car. Exquisite details. Almost looks like the doors open. They're so nicely defined with the details on the side. Open. The hood certainly opens, but I'll be picking at it for a while before it actually does. I have another Land Cruiser, Toyota Land Cruiser. I really do collect these things. You've got me just the right gifts here. These are amazing. Look at the matching white wheels. And what year would that be from? Usually says hobby exclusive on this one. Special edition 1980. That's an old one. I'm going to keep that one in the packaging for now. I'd like to do some research on that a little bit more. And here's another one. Oh, I'm glad I didn't rip it open. They look great side by side even. But I probably will get those opened up just because the packaging is a bit deformed and scuffed up. And like I said, I keep the card backs anyways for reference material. Get those out on the wall with all my other Land Cruisers that I've opened up over the years. Here's an old one. Motor Trend. What have we got here? 1968 Dodge Charger. Kreger licensed wheels. You can pause on all that. There's so much to read on these old Johnny Lightning packages and even the new ones. But we got to get that one out. It's got a sticker right across the window. Let's have a look at it. Well, that's a tough one. Thick cardboard back then. Extra strong glue. Look at that. It's got the hard plastic wheels, which you don't see anymore. It's even got some authentic, looks like aging on the roof. Might have been unintentional, but it looks terrific. This is an older diecast model. As you can see, the difference between older Johnny Lightning and newer Johnny Lightning castings. Quite a bit more detail on the newer models. Well, that one's kind of a mid-range model with the plastic wheels as well, so more and more detail as the years went on, and of course now incredible detail. And you've got a little page out of the magazine. Got to keep those aside. Just so cool. All right, we're almost into the loose stuff. Getting to the bottom. Hopefully you've stuck around this long. What have we here? Holy smokes! Wow. Hold on a second. That is amazing. One of my favorite Johnny Lightning cars as well. The Dodge Monaco. Long before Greenlight had brought out all their big 70s four-door cars, Johnny Lightning was making this Monaco, among others. And this is from the Dukes of Hazzard RC2 collection, of which I have quite a few of these displayed still in the original packaging in my basement. And I'm sure Steven saw this maybe in one of my recent videos, perhaps the I'm Back video. I think they were in there somewhere. Definitely one of the features I like to show my viewers and guests if I have any. The Dukes of Hazzard, release number 2. These were about 2005, I think, when they came out, and are very collectible. Learning Curve. You got some of the other cars here that would have come out. That one's staying in the package and going straight to the wall in the Diecast Museum. Thank you once again. That's a beauty. And I didn't mean to drop these ones in disregard, but you can see my attachment to the Dukes of Hazzard's car. Awesome Hot Wheels from the Car Culture series. This one's a couple of years old, I believe. Shop trucks. And there's the other 5 trucks. I did get this full set. I definitely didn't miss any of these, but you can never have too many Hot Wheels. That's awesome. Thank you. Supernatural, Join the Hunt. Great junkyard car for the diorama once again. You'll see that probably in the video I just put out this morning about the Greenlight Dually Drivers Series 4 review. This one's parked in the diorama junkyard in the intro to that video, so check that out. Put a link in the video maybe if you want to check that video and haven't seen it. See this thing already in the diorama, because that's certainly where it belongs. Great car, Great patina on it from Greenlight. I think was released just last year, perhaps. What have we got here? Matchbox Collectibles, crafted by the greatest name in diecast. Seems to be a collectible box. And models of yesteryear, Dinky and Matchbox, registered trademarks. This model is not a toy, not designed for use by children, it says. Tradition that grows. You can read all that. What is in here though? Let's a mystery box within the mystery box. Still in its original packaging. There's a really cool book at the bottom here. It looks like an old Matchbox catalog. Just a terrific collection of Matchbox and Johnny Lightning that Steve has assembled here. Oldies but goodies. 67 Ford Mustang. Diecast replica. Wow. 1/43rd scale. Look at that. I only have a couple cars in this scale, so this one's going to go straight to the shelf where those cars sit. Cool. Check the details out on this one. Doesn't appear to have any opening parts, but handcraft. It's got the Dinky Matchbox on the bottom, painted chassis and drive line, muffler, front suspension, sway bar, transmission, all that stuff is there. It's great. What a nice looking car. Alright, I'm going to put that one carefully down over here. So I'm going to definitely get that one out on the table with the other loose vehicles. And keep all this packaging, protect. We don't want any of this blowing off into the pool. Put that aside. And look at all the loose stuff. We're losing a little bit of our sun here. I'm going to have to shift the box, but wow. Let's get right into it. What is this? This looks like an old Majorette. That's exactly what I thought it was. No, really, I thought it was a Majorette. Cool. I don't have any of these in mint condition. None. This is absolutely stellar. It's got the little plastic transparent headlights on it. This is the good old style Majorette made in France. I mean, the new stuff's nice too, but we don't get that here in Canada. Sometimes it shows up and usually just peg warms for a while in the first release and disappears. So many cool old Matchbox. There's even horses. There's the horse. Oh, a couple horses for the horse transporter truck. That old Lesney Superfast. We're gonna put that with the truck. They must have just jostled out on the massive trip from Sydney, Australia to Ontario, Canada. Look at this Matchbox. I've got quite a few of these, and this was, I think, one of my first actual die-cast toys as a child that I think my sister still has in her little collection of vehicles. And here is a tractor that predates that one by about 2 or 3 decades. Lesney, England. Very cool. It's got a little man on it. Here's about a 1975 to 1980 Matchbox Superfast. Forklift with the original stickers and functioning original forklift. Steering controls are still on it. The back wheels are a little splayed, but that can be easily fixed. It looks like it's had some roll time, but really carefully played with. No real big chips, just a couple little ones, and that's a gorgeous example to go right to my display. Love all that old machinery stuff. Here's a Matchbox Superfast, probably late 80s sandbox edition of the Ferrari Testarossa. Give that one a clean in the pool. Here's a fairly common Matchbox car from, I believe, the late 70s. It's cool that it has the opening cowling with the strange looking engine under there. I think this one's based loosely on a real concept car, but I could be wrong. Oh, Datsun, number 33 Datsun 126X. There you go. I'll have to Google that and see what the real deal looks like. Get all these up. I've got the Australian Vintage Collection Matchbox box at the bottom here. I'm just can't wait to unearth and see what's inside there. Hot Wheels Ferrari Modena. Is that a Modena? Nope. Ferrari 430 Challenge. A couple little chips. Put that one on the raceway. See how many loops it can do. And another nice old Lesney Superfast Road Dragster, 1970, made in England once again. Cool. Parachute on the back. Nice piece. These are actual vintage old stuff. And here is a really old Lesney, some sort of military amphibious vehicle. Looks to be falling apart. I'm going to keep an eye out for that missing axle and wheel, because I'll bet you it's in the bottom of this box somewhere. Maybe not. Wishful thinking. Some doodad off that motorcycle, the large one that we looked at. Matchbox, super fast crane with functioning hook and lifting action. It's a fairly old piece actually, 1976. Absolutely mint condition. A little cleanup, shiny. And we've got more. Okay, let's step this back a bit here and make some room. Finally, we get to see what's in this interesting old wood-burned looking box. Matchbox, the Australian vintage collection of vehicles. Check that out. A whole bunch of companies from yesteryear, or maybe even current year. This is an old packaging though, so it's hard to say for sure without looking each and every one of them up. Really cool. This was like the standard decoration advertising truck for collectibles by Matchbox in the mid 80s through to the early 90s. They can be found with so many different decorations. And on the back, well, there you go, a whole bunch of information about each of those companies. And I'm gonna have to read that because I did not read it before this video. Everything is a mystery box review, so go ahead and read that. Pause on it if you want to at a later time. But right now, let's just take an overview look at this sweet collection that I have now just been gifted. Thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen Papa from Sydney, Australia. Awesome, all the way. All these die-cast cars have made the trip across the drink to land here. Your friends in Canada. Part of my collection now. And this tin toy, there's that magnet stuck to the side of it, but I've got to show you something I just discovered about this tin toy. This little baby head, or whatever it is a squishy one. Hours of entertainment there if need be. Okay. Look at that Land Cruiser collection. Wow. Just stunning out here in the afternoon August sun. On second thoughts, I have to open up these ones. I forgot to do that, but I really do want to open them up. Add them to the collection. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you have it. Really nice Land Cruiser. Very hot here in the sun. Probably should get these things out of the sun. Tires are getting soft. Wicked. One more to go. One of only 3,600. Only one in my collection. Ah, that one's a little cooler to the touch. Now these do have opening hoods. And extraordinary detailed engines under there. Cool. Alright, was there anything else I need to open? Ah, the shop truck. The shop truck. It's already half open. It's just begging to be open the rest of the way. Come on out here and enjoy the sun. 62 Chevy pickup with surfboards. Zamac finish, they call this. No paint, just tampos. Shined right up. The chassis is actually kind of dull compared to that Zamac finish. Taillight tampos and everything. Alright, and in conclusion, I'm trying to pick my favorite vehicle out of all these bunch. I think obviously this one is a high contender. The truck, the big truck, the little trailer, the land cruisers, this little Majorette, they're all so good. It's hard to pick a favorite. So I think the oddest one out of the whole bunch might even be the little Majorette, seeing that I don't have one of those for sure. And very nice to have this trailer, because I'm sure I have a nice pickup truck that can pull that one. Thanks for joining me on this fine day. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, happy hunting.